Yo, what is up, guys? It's Fearkat back again today, and I have a super exciting video. Um, Today, NBA playoffs is back. Well, tomorrow, technically, but today we're going to be predicting on the NBA Pick'em the playoffs bracket challenge. Let's get right into it. All right, guys. So we are in the NBA Pick'em presented by Yahoo Fantasy Playoffs Bracket Challenge. So I try to do this every year, or at least some sort of version of it, and I'm super excited this year. It's different. It's a different scenario for sure with the bubble and all the COVID stuff going around. But either way, NBA playoffs is NBA playoffs. So let's get it. So as you can see here, I was trying to reverse this. I went ahead and tried one out. The first one we're going to be looking at is the first seed versus 8th seed Western Conference, and we have the Lakers versus the Trailblazers, right? So I have Lakers going in 6, and the reasons why. Well, I mean, of course they have LeBron and AD, but that's beyond the point. You have insane depth, you have playoff experience, veteran leadership, defense, and great offense as well. But the thing to beat the Trailblazers aren't going to give up easy. As we saw versus the Grizzlies and the Nets coming into the playoffs, they do not give up games easily. They will fight and fight and fight and fight. Dame is an absolute monster, okay? 2 things the Lakers need to win this, okay? And I'm telling you, everybody's picking the Lakers, right? Charles Barkley isn't. Charles Barkley said that he's taking the Trailblazers. It's gonna be a good matchup. There's no way it's not going to be a good matchup. 2 things that the Lakers definitely need to win this series: defense and team chemistry. It really, we've seen a lot. Even though they're top of the pack in the Western Conference, we've seen a lot of times where the Lakers seem to be struggling in some games, and it's like I feel like they would be a lot better team if they had better chemistry, because you basically right now you have a lot of the good players on a team, but they haven't had that much playing time together as a unit. Defense wins championships, and if the Lakers want to win, they got to maintain that. LeBron, Anthony Davis, Danny Green, and Dwight Howard have to be players we know them to be. Dwight Howard's gonna have to turn right back into that right back into the Orlando Magic Dwight Howard. He's gonna have to play really well, is what I'm trying to say. And Danny Green's gonna have to play the Spurs Danny Green, the Raptors Danny Green. We need that 3-and-D player that we've gotten in the past. This is Kyle Kuzma's time to shine. We need to see him be good enough to be that 3rd Laker option. Right now, he's close. He's close. This is his time to prove that. JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard must grab rebounds and block shots. I know that sounds simple, but it's a hard must. For the Trailblazers, Melo, CJ, and Dame are going to have to play. They're going to have to be the best players that they can possibly be, because Melo is going to have to turn into Denver Nuggets Melo. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a good matchup, but it's not going to be easy for any team. That's what I'm saying. It's like, if the Trailblazers truly want a chance, they're going to have to prove that. Let's see here. Alright, so the next series, so let's move on a little bit. Rockets versus Thunder, right? So this is going to be one of the best matchups of the series, right? We've gotten news that Russell Westbrook probably at least for half of the series won't be playing, I would say. But from what I've heard so far, at least probably 2 games, at least. Which is not good. It's not good for the Rockets at all. But the show must go on, right? So we have Rockets Thunder, and I truthfully think that Rockets are going to be able to take this one away, but I think they're going to take it away in 7. This is the classic matchup between these two teams, and it's just James Harden doesn't go down easy. I don't see him going out in the first round. That's what I keep saying. It's like James Harden is not a go out in the first round type of guy. You know what I mean? Like I don't think he's gonna accept that. But we on the Thunder, we have Chris Paul and Steven Adams. We have so much of a synergy going on. They work together so well. A good team chemistry. That's what I was talking about the Lakers. But I think the Thunder already have that. They've been established. And with a veteran leader like Chris Paul, it's gonna be a good battle. It's gonna be a good battle for sure. I just think Rockets are gonna sweep away with this one, and with that, I'm going to give the Rockets the edge in 7 games. Rockets in 7. Yep. Next we have Denver and Utah Jazz. Yeah, we're gonna go and do the Western Conference and then the Eastern. I wasn't sure how to do that, but we'll just do it that way. So Denver and Jazz. So I just woke up this morning, right? And I saw that there's actually this afternoon, but I saw that Mike Conley left the bubble. I was like, wait, what? Okay, I get it. I get it for personal reasons. Like I get, like, he's having, he just had a kid. I believe that's what it was. So I mean, I get it, but for the team, it's like that's the worst timing possible. You know what I mean? So I favor Denver in this series. I think just like the Thunder, the Jazz, and the Nuggets for that matter, both have really good team chemistry. But Denver has a deeper bench. They have younger players, and I think they'll be able to take it away. Probably, since Mike Conley won't be there, I don't think he'll be there all series, honestly. But I think Jordan Clarkson's going to get the start, which is fine. He's good offensively, but I'm not too sure about the defensive end on that. But one point I will make: it's very, very important that Will Barton and Gary Harris play. If they do, I say the Nuggets take this in 6, which I think they will. I think they'll be able to play. I'm not their doctor. I'm not a doctor in general. You know what I mean? But they should be able to play. It's been day to day, and I think they've just been resting them to get them back in the playoffs. So I think it should be fine. So I'm taking Nuggets in 6. All right, awesome. Next series we have Clippers and Mavericks. I'm a diehard Dallas fan, but I'll be honest, there's no way that Dallas wins this. I mean, obviously, I guess that's how I'm supposed to say it. There's a chance. There's a chance for every NBA team here. It's not a good chance though. The Clippers have chemistry. They have very good defense. Probably the best defensive team in the league. They have scorers. They have did I say bench already? A deep bench, right? They have one of the best benches in the league, or the best bench in the league on that. And the Mavericks have a huge potential of putting a big dent in the Clippers, though. Luka's going to be Luka. Kristaps is going to be Kristaps. They have Seth Curry, a great shooter. Tim Hardaway Jr., good offensively, pretty good defensively, and so yeah, it's going to be a good series. It's going to be fun. But I think for my prediction though, it's got to be Clippers in 5. All right, going over to Bucks versus Magic. All right, guys, I hate to be disrespectful, but there's no reason to talk about the series. It's gonna be Milwaukee in 4. I'm sorry, like Magic obviously have players, good players, but Milwaukee has everything you need in an NBA team. They literally have 3-point shooters, they have defense, they have chemistry, they have one of the best benches in the league, they have good passers, I don't think there's anything the Bucks need right now. You know what I mean? Like they're just so solid, and especially if everybody's healthy, which I think. I was checking all the injury reports earlier, and it seems like they're all healthy, or they will be come playoffs tomorrow. So Pacers Heat. Let's see here. Pacers Heat. The series really depends on who's playing, because I checked earlier, and there's a lot of day-to-days and a lot of outs. Obviously, Sabonis being out is a huge loss for the Pacers. I mean, he hasn't been in the bubble at all, but. Yeah, it's a huge blow for the Pacers, but I think the Pacers are gonna have enough to take it away. I think it's gonna be a good match. It's gonna be a good series, but I think Pacers in 6. Yeah, I think Pacers in 6. All right, so we got Celtics versus 76ers. So with Ben Simmons being out, that's obviously a huge blow for the 76ers. Ben Simmons being out, of course, and Joel Embiid is gonna have to play like an MVP player for the 76ers to win this series. I saw, like, I don't see it being any other way. The Celtics' big four are all very, very established, great players right now. Well, I wouldn't say very, very established. They're all very great players right now. And Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kemba Walker, and Gordon Hayward. That's a hard four to take down. Like, I'm sorry, but that is a hard four to take down. I do not think the 76ers are going to be able to do it. I think the Celtics will shut them down. I feel like the 76ers aren't going to score a lot of points. Like, I'm sorry, I don't see where they're. I think they have good defense, but Tobias Harris and Joel Embiid are the only two, I feel like, real scorers on the 76ers right now. So it's and I just gotta. I think I gotta take Celtics in 6 here. All right, finally, this last game, the Raptors versus the Nets. A lot of people are calling this one a blowout or a 4-0, you know. But for me, I'm gonna go 4-1. Simply due to the fact that I've seen the Nets, they will try and try and try and try and try. They don't give up. They're fighters. That's what I like about the Nets. They are fighters. I say it goes down to 5 games, but I don't see the Nets squeezing away this one. I don't see it at all. So Raptors in 5 pretty easily. Not a lot to say about that one. All right, so we go back up. We have Lakers versus Houston Rockets. Oh man. I think if the Lakers beat the I think I gotta go Lakers in 6 here. I think I do. It's like I don't see the Rockets squeezing away. Like I don't see him beating them. Like, don't get me wrong, the Rockets are a great team, but what do they have? The Lakers have more assets. So I'm just gonna go Lakers. I love the Rockets, but I don't think this is their year. I think their chance for winning the chip got blown away, at least for a few more years. Sadly, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. It's like, it's sad, but you know, yeah. So I say Lakers in 6, and then Nuggets and Clippers. I gotta say Clippers in 6. Yeah, I gotta go Clippers in 6. It's like, yeah, I don't see it any other way. Oh, let's see, 6 right here. All right, so we go over to Milwaukee versus Indiana. Ooh, I gotta say Bucks in 5. I think the Pacers are amazing, but I just don't think they're gonna have enough to deal with the Bucks on any level. So I'll say Bucks in 5. And we'll move on. Celtics Raptors. Ooh, All right, so this one is probably one of the hardest to gamble on. Like this, and ooh, this one's gonna be hard. Man, 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 that's gonna be a good series. That might be the best series, like top 3 in the playoffs. If it comes, yeah, it should be the best series in the playoffs, or one of them. I gotta give Raptors and I gotta get Raptors in 7. I would say, or I don't know. I feel like I want to say 6 though. We'll say Raptors in 6. We'll say Raptors in 6. I don't think the Celtics have. I mean, they do have. Okay, I won't say that. The Celtics do have, like, they can win this series. I think the Raptors are just gonna take it though. Oh, finally we got Bucks and Raptors, and I gotta give it to the Bucks, but I gotta say 6. I feel like I gotta say 6 here. Milwaukee in 6. And do I still want to say, I don't know, the Raptors and Celtics series, do I want to say 6? Yeah, I'll say 6. I feel like that's a safe number. All right, then the Clippers and the Lakers. So now this one's gonna be a good one. I say I gotta give it to the Clippers in 7. I gotta give it to them. I don't know what else to say. I gotta give it to them. I think Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are enough to take down LeBron and AD, but obviously it goes deeper than that. You got a bench. They both have really good benches, very good team. They're both the 2 best teams in the league, you know, debatably. They both have everything. They're both stacked. They both have defense, bench, all that fun stuff. But I gotta give it the Clippers in 7. I think they'll squeeze away with it. I think Kawhi is very clutch. And it's just, yeah, I got to give it to the Clippers. And then finally we have Clippers versus Bucks. And man, here, this one's a hard one to bet on. I got to give it to the Clippers, I think. Yeah, I think I got to give it to the Clippers. I don't. It's gonna be a very good series, I think, but I gotta give it to the Clippers, man. I got to. I think they're gonna take it. I think what I saw from Kawhi Leonard last year, they took down the Warriors. Okay, without KD, sure, but they took down the Warriors. All right. I gotta give it to the Clippers, man. We saw them get 8th seed, was it last year? By just having basically a good bench. That same bench is still here. You added Paul George, you added Kawhi Leonard. I gotta give it to the Clippers, guys. And how much? Ooh. I'll give it to them in 6. Yeah, I'll give it to them in 6. Clippers in 6. All right, and says congrats, your picks are in. Think your picks can beat the competition. Oh, what is the point margin be at the end of game 1 of the NBA Finals? Point margins. I'll say I'll say 6. All right. Yep. So yeah, this is Fearkat's official NBA playoff prediction. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be uploading this, editing it, and yeah, hope you all have a great time. Thanks for watching. Remember to check out my Twitch streams. Right now, I do not have a schedule. But I basically stream a few times every week, but I will be working on a schedule. Just it's gonna be in the link below. Just go ahead and check me out, and yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.